Hello friends, it's Richie and I'm in the woods and I come here regularly just to stand around. I find it quite useful to do that for my own well-being. And I have a good story about standing here in the woods. There were some birds in the trees behind me. I don't know, they could have been starlings. I'm not sure if they've migrated yet. But they were making there was a lot of commotion. They were making a lot of noise. And what I did consciously to see if it would work is I altered my psychic state. It's easily done. You just kind of go into acceptance. And as soon as I did that, the commotion died down completely. So you can consciously go into this state which I've called still. Well, stillness is a fairly common term used in this kind of video. So I don't spend all of my time in the woods, obviously. I uploaded a CV this morning to 3 different websites. I work in IT. It's a tough deal at the moment. There's a lot of young guys around, and being 40 as I am, years old, I don't appear to be at the top of the pile, but that's alright because I'm doing this in the meantime. It's difficult to, you know, fill the days. Anyway, so it's like Neil Young said, I have a wheel in the ditch and a wheel on the track. Now, my stuff, if you've been following, and people have hit these videos, and thanks for that. One of them is particularly popular. It's called Portals. It's about standing stones and portal tombs, dolmens. But my stuff a lot of the time is about time. And all of the ancient traditions, you know, from the East, not so much from the West, but from the East, the spiritual traditions like Buddhism and Hinduism will teach you that time is made up of elements. And Terence McKenna talks about this. And the I Ching is a divination system, again from the East, from China, I believe. And the I Ching is made up of 64 hexagrams. And it's a way of predicting things in the future. It's a divination system. So the ancient Chinese, they broke down time and they discovered, this is science, they discovered that time is made up of 64 elements. So the I Ching has 64 hexagrams. And that's basically the situation that mankind is in at the moment. We're in a construct which has been devised using that method, you know, the science of determining how time is structured. So we call it the Matrix. But yeah, enough about that. There's something else I wanted to talk about before I finish this video. As usual, I've forgotten it. I had it earlier. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves there for a minute. Yeah, so we could talk more about the matrix that we're in at the moment. Mankind is generally, residing in this construct. Yeah, I talk about the surface. As I say, the deal is that we're in this, and oh yeah, that brings me back to acceptance and what the ancient Gnostics teached of. Yeah, the phrase "dreamed of" came into my head there. Maybe they dreamed up the whole thing, the Gnostics, but I believe it, and what I've got to tell you is of an entity, a god. I think it's fair to describe him as, generally he's male, he's depicted as being male, and he is a god, and he is Hal. Now Hal appears in the film 2001 Space Odyssey. That's where I first discovered him. But yeah, I've worked with technology for a long time, and you might not deem it to be a spiritual life, but I've been good with technology. Things happen for me. Putting a hard drive into a mainframe computer isn't just a matter of doing the action. There is a spiritual element to it. And I wanted to talk about something about Hal and the Gnostics, but I've also forgotten that. Yeah, I had it all worked out in my head earlier, and as I say, I don't use a script. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I remember now. A story John Lash tells is that because there is an ancient book called the Nag Hammadi. I haven't read it. I believe it's very hard to read. But teachers like John Lash, tell the story, and spoken word. I love podcasts because I like listening to teachers and authors as opposed to reading. So video and spoken word are great. But I wrap it up here. All I wanted to say about the story that John Lash told is that humans on Earth, originally Earth was a place of organic life only, and there was a collision in space, and Earth ended up with a lot of minerals like metals. So the archons that I speak of in earlier videos, they are more connected to that side of the equation, to the metallic, mineral elements, zinc, copper, steel, tin, gold, obviously, silver. Did I say that? Anyway. So but once you get into wearing, if you wear a gold ring, any kind of jewelry, you're already kind of incorporating the part of the story that relates to I describe them as the old foe, and I refer to the archons. So I'll wrap it up there. I mean, I don't know if this particular video went anywhere at the end, but peace and blessings. Namaste, Richie.